Penetrator here. We're off to a block drain. That's right, we've got a block stormwater to go to. The hair, the beard, I'm looking a bit rugged. It's very hot today and I'm a little bit exhausted, but we will soldier on and we'll keep pushing, because that's what we do. We clear stormwaters and we're off to another one. So I think in the last rain event, the note says in the last rain event, the customer experienced some flooding through the wall of his house. He's got a grate around the side, and yeah, all the water came up out of there and wouldn't drain, and then went into his house. Not good. So we'll go there, check it out, and see if it can be cleared and see what's going on for him. It is very hot. Oh man. Ugh. So right up. I'll see you when I get there. I've cleared that guy's sewer on the left and his stormwater. Blocked stormwater drain. This drain, or this grate, isn't draining properly. The customer said it's holding a bit of water at the moment. I can see tree roots right here, but this wouldn't be the problem. But I wouldn't mind trying to pull them out for him. Man, I might have to go and cut them off. But there's some tree roots there. See, tree roots. Tree roots. Now let's just chuck this here. So we're around 20 meters from here to the street. So most likely this point under here connects into where this connects up. So when you got your roof water coming down, can't get away quick enough, where is it going to go? It's going to back up here. So we need to try and get that cleared downstream. So if we're 20 meters from the street, approximately 10 meters up, the camera stopped, and it stopped because of tree roots, so about halfway. So maybe somewhere around where I'm standing is the tree roots that are causing the blockage. My job is to clear them. Let's fire up the jetter, see if we can rip them out, see if we can get this done, get this drain cleared so it can flow. There's the pipe there. And it's most likely going to run up the outside of that house. They look like palm tree roots, but I can't see any palm trees here. And when I mentioned that to the customer, he said, yes, we've had some cut out and removed. So that could be the problem. We got the toad, and we got traffic control. Need traffic control on a road. Need to be safe. Handles off, water's connected, jetter's connected. Let's go. Got to mention, they look like there was a huntsman spider, a decent sized one too, up this drain. Hopefully he gets flushed out. They generally do okay with the jetter. They get out normally. So we'll see how he goes. But around 10 meters, let's go. Spider, look at it. Looks like a big huntsman. Hope he doesn't come out. I'll pull the camera out. Is that him there? Or a leaf. It might be in there. Yeah. Okay, we got some roots by the looks of things. Or is it just debris? Looks like tree roots. Along the bottom of the pipe. Okay, and let's probably stop around there. So around 10 metres, there we are. Look at those. Blocked storm water. Alright, mate. Getting close. See all the water start to change colour. Now I should stop shortly. Yeah, see, nozzle stopped, so that I'm on the roots. Through the first section. Okay, we're on another lot of roots now. See the water? Roots. The Penetrator. He finds roots and leaves. Look at them all. Tree roots and leaves. Let that tank fill up. So we're up around 20 metres. So I might have been up around that bend. So I'm gonna let the tank fill up, run that nozzle back up there. I probably should put some cones out here. I've got some. Come on, traffic control officer. You should have reminded me to put those cones out. Here's a car. Bit speedy, that car. Doesn't feel like it's doing the speed limit to me. Maybe, could be wrong. Okay. Okay, see where that nozzle is. We can hear it there. We can hear it here. We'll be pretty close. We'll pull it back. So we're pretty close to the end. Pull the nozzle back and put the camera up and see what we are dealing with. Running at a low pressure. You can just feel it. There'll be sand and crap in the nozzle from the other job. Okay, that's getting a bit closer. Let's get a camera, have a look up the drain and see what's going on. We only live once. We're going to throw the root cutter up from the street, sneak over the top of that, cut the roots up, and hopefully we can pull them back past there. If not, I'll have to work something out if we get stuck. We'll worry about that bridge when we have to cross it. Pretty much, I can't be bothered walking the Jetta to the other end of the house and pulling it out that way. So we're going to have a go from here. Coming up to that area now. I feel like we've just popped through it quite easily. Roots. Even this nozzle is running a bit low on pressure. Why am I running low on pressure? Now we're stuck. We're stuck because we're running low on pressure. We're stuck, all right. Some roots. Okay. So I was stuck on that bend before and wouldn't get around it, but we got through it this time. We are, look at that. Camera time. Let's see how clear this drain is. Just got to run this root cutter back up, go over that little squash section to where the joint is, and there's one more tree root growing off there. So I'll run it up, run the camera up, and see if we can surgically remove this one. We're going to head up there, set the nozzle behind the roots. Here we go, see a little squash section. Get up here, there's that tree root on the right hand side. There it is, yeah. Just got to pull the nozzle back. Set it in position. Maybe somewhere around there. Pull the camera back and out. We'll go off and have a look. So there's the tree root entry, so I'd cut that one out and then go back a metre or so and just cut out that section that's all squashed, yeah, and put in a new piece of pipe. This is the area that had tree root entry, where it's marked here. And I'd probably come back about a metre or so and just cut out where that it's all deformed, and excuse me, just replace that whole section. Excuse me for having the hiccups. Tree roots, bit of the catch we removed, they can go over there. Team's over here, trailers all packed up. So the customer wants me to give him a price to do that repair. It should be pretty easy and straightforward. Could be some thick roots in there, but you know, I don't think it's going to be overly deep. So I said I'll give him a price and I'll email that off to him, and if he wants me to do it, it's something I can squeeze in at some point. So he's pretty happy, it's nice and clean. Rain is predicted over the next week, so that will test out that drain and see how it goes. But I think he should be all good. So I'm happy. He's happy, the team, they're happy. Give him another bath, it's very hot today. Righto, we're done here, see you on the next one. So I'm back at this property and I'm going to do a repair. So the stormwater, I had it marked here, I just put the shovel through before I grabbed the camera. So I'm going to dig down here, hopefully it's nearby, and do this repair. So I've got a couple of tarps out, so just to put the rocks on and the dirt on. I do that occasionally. So when I backfill, it's a bit more so I put the tarps out occasionally, so when you're digging, you can just separate all the material, and easier for backfilling. I think that's one big root right here. One big tree root possibly. So there was a squash section. So there's a squash section, a pipe and a join, and that is probably the join there. Then I have to dig past that a bit further. Oh, there's a socket here. So we've got a big tree root growing through here, which will be squashing the pipe because it's squashed through here. There's a section that was squashed, and I think that's it right there. And then there's tree root entry up further. You can't really see them. I can feel them on the side. So I'm going to try and cut them out so I can show you the fitting that they were growing through. So we're going to cut, and pull this bit of pipe out. I've checked underneath, there's nothing, no service underneath here. There is a tree root just there though. And I've done the same up there, had a bit of a feel. So you can see there, it is that root that would be causing the problem. Let's go to the next end. So the root coming in here, I think it's this one that's grown up and around. Look at that. Not even glued. That's why they grow in. That's just poor Poor workmanship. Not even glued, mate. Look at that. Wonder why tree roots grow in pipes. Got one bit of glue. So you can see here the tree root there, and it'll be this one, I reckon, underneath here. That's growing across. I've got a yank on that. It's moving it. I reckon that's it. Once I pull that out, so I'll cut all this out, open it up, and reinstate it. This is one big, thick tree root. Anyone ask for wood chips? That's massive. So the water pipe, I think it's on this side. I can see it come up out of the ground there. So got to be careful, because water and storm water are normally pretty close. Check out the size of this tree root. There's the bottom of it, there's the top of it. And look at that from this angle. Where's my tape measure? Maybe it's worth a measure. Mate, it's probably pushing on 200 mil by the time I try and find the underside of it. Far out. Crikey, that is just massive. Probably coming from that tree right there. I've cut the piece of pipe and now I'm going to glue, cleaner and drop it all in. All done, all back together. Let's tidy this area up and we're done. All backfilled, tidy up. Mate, it doesn't even look like I've been here. How good is this? I even spread out some of the leaves on top of the rocks. So it really doesn't look like I've been here. This will work, this drain will work fine now. That was the only section that needed a bit of a repair done to it. But considering there was that one fitting that wasn't glued, my guess is that there will be more fittings not glued. So there could be future problems down the track. Worry about that bridge when we cross it. But for the time being, she's all good.